The Addams Family on the NES, based on the awesome film. I haven't seen the film in years, so I can't really remember what it's all about. Luckily, video game adaptations of films and TV shows always follow the plots exactly, so it must go something like this. Gomez is battling anorexia and as a result has an enlarged cranium. He goes home after a night on one of his AA meetings, that stands for Anorexics Anonymous, to his large mansion to find that his entire family has been kidnapped. And by kidnapped I mean have been forced to stand perfectly still in various rooms throughout the mansion until Gomez can find them all. So Gomez must navigate his way through this large house while jumping on the heads of all sorts of dead things to re-deadify them, find the keys to all the locked rooms and rescue his family. Sounds simple enough, doesn't it? Yeah. So this game, much like the films, is a strange one. It's almost good. Almost. Having said that, it's not horrendous. Let's see. The graphics in the game aren't that bad. Although Gomez does look a bit dumb, it's clearly a caricature of him. There are stills of other characters throughout the game as you rescue them, and these do look like they were drawn by someone who got a C at best in art. And the enemies in the game also look like they were drawn as part of a school project, with cartoon ghosts and rats and strange skull things, and of course, penguins. So it looks okay, but how does it play? Well, this is where it does start to fall down. Almost immediately you notice that it's nearly impossible to do anything without getting hit and taking damage. The first enemy in the game is of course an owl, and it deals some damage to you before you can even get to it. And then as you walk to the right, someone who looks a lot like Uncle Fester just starts to throw shit out of the windows at you that are all but impossible to avoid. Something that Mario veterans love is bouncing from one enemy to another, which is now second nature to most gamers. But it doesn't apply here. If you jump on an enemy and then try to bounce from one to another, you just pass straight through them, taking damage. So you have to land on the floor first after bouncing on an enemy and then take another jump to kill each of the scribblies. It's very counterintuitive. And the even bigger problem is when it comes to the damn scenery. There are things that fall on you all over the place with no notice at all, instantly, when you go through doorways or into new rooms, and there's just no way to dodge it. These can come in the shape of chandeliers, icicles or boulders. The game just doesn't want you to win. And it's not that it's challenging, it literally forces you to take damage. Who exactly playtested this? So it's frustrating and makes you want to stop playing before too long. If you do stick with the game, you can eventually make it through, but really it's not a good enough experience to warrant doing this.